Hey, good afternoon. It's Jeff Wade here at stockideas.org, and a review of Jim Cramer's Confessions of a Street Addict. I actually don't have a copy of the book with me. It's at, I think, my parents' house, but I will tell you that I've bought the book for two other friends for their birthdays because I liked it so much. So, I'm sorry I read it, and I have recommended it and bought it for others. So, one of the reasons I really liked Jim Cramer's Confessions of a Street Addict is it's an autobiography of his life and rise to the top. From middle class family to hedge fund manager to CNBC talking head to taking the street.com public. It's a really amazing story how it just progresses. And the book's only like 250 or 300 pages, so it really moves quickly, very quickly, but covers everything in enough detail. So you really get a feel for, how Cramer, what path he took in school, who he tried to get recruited for at jobs, what he did on the job, on his first couple jobs. One of the coolest parts I thought is how he, really like the big trade that he made that made him a ton of money, and then he was able to like start his own hedge fund. So for someone interested in managing money, it's a really illustrative career path. So highly recommended. Especially if you're not, maybe if you have a hard science background or an engineering background or a math background, and not necessarily a commerce or business background. This book is even more illustrative because you might not have had as much exposure to this career path. So as someone whose background is science, it was kind of enlightening for me to see, oh, okay, wow, these are like the steps that some really successful people can take. Beyond that, Confessions of a Street Addict is pretty fun to read. It's a cool story. Everything moves really fast. I was impressed by the depth of Cramer's like knowledge. It's easy to like laugh at him now, but because he's kind of eccentric on TV, but the book, you really got to respect the guy, and actually made me to go buy a couple more of his books, which I'll do reviews on later. But Confessions of a Street Addict, easy to scoff at, but honestly really entertaining and incredibly educational. So highly, if you want to like see the picture of the book and get a much more in-depth review, the bottom of this video there's a link, and that will take you to stockideas.org, where there's an in-depth book review of Cramer, Confessions of a Street Addict, and you can learn much more about the focus of the book, what the book doesn't cover, and really any other questions you might have. So check out stockideas.org below and get even more info on Cramer's Confessions of a Street Addict. Hope you liked the video. Thanks.